Hello and welcome to another episode of Video Game Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about Cyber Shadow on the Nintendo Switch. And the first thing I want to say is that, look, I'm not going to be one of these, quote, internet guys who, just because I managed to scrape through by the skin of my teeth and make it to the end credits, I'm not gonna come out and say, oh, actually, this game wasn't really that hard. This game's hard as balls. This game, I'm trying to think. Valfaris. In my personal opinion, this game is on par with Valfaris for being one of the most difficult games I've beaten in recent years, and, just to be real about it, one of the most difficult games I've ever beaten. This game is so freaking difficult. And now the only upside is that it does feature checkpoints, but what you have to pull off in between some of those checkpoints is kind of insane. This is not just a somewhat difficult 2D platformer. This is a game that will require you to push yourself pretty hard if you want to see the ending. And so if that's what you're looking for, you need to pick this up immediately. If that's not what you're looking for, you may want to go find a different pixel art game. Now, it's not all brutally difficult, which in a way is somehow almost worse. So it's got these intermittent difficulty spikes, but maybe that's the wrong way to phrase it, because it's really more peaks than valleys, if that makes sense. The game's incredibly hard, and then you'll go through a part that seems kind of normal, and you'll start to really question yourself, or at least I did. I was like, wait a minute, is this game, maybe it's not actually that hard. Maybe I just, wasn't in the right headspace, or maybe I needed a minute to get used to it. Maybe I'm getting drastically better at this game, which may be partially true, but no, it just, from time to time, Cyber Shadow will just reduce the difficulty to what I would call a quote unquote normal level, but then you just wind up running face first into a brick wall of pain, and so it reminds you oh no, this game is in fact incredibly difficult. Yeah, man, it just slaps you in the face with that reality check by returning the difficulty to its normal level, which is fairly insane in my opinion. This game just is not for the faint of heart and may give you an aneurysm, so watch out for that. So am I saying that this game is bad? Definitely not. This game is actually excellent, but there are no difficulty settings. It comes in one flavor, which is freaking hard. So for those of you who are looking for exactly that, Cyber Shadow is in fact the droid you're looking for. However, would I recommend this to everyone who likes a bit of challenge, or people who just like pixel art or retro games? No. To the one guy out there who's actually, it's not that hard of a game. Cool. Good for you. But I'm sure you can speedrun all 3 Ninja Gaiden games. But for the rest of us, this game is brutal. I thought Shovel Knight got pretty darn hard towards the end, but I would say that Cyber Shadow is much more so, which I feel is really saying something. Anyways, as you can see, the graphics are on point for the style that they've chosen, being 8-bit retro. The game looks tight, the sound effects are a good fit for the action on screen, and the tunes are solid. Nothing that really ever got stuck into my head, but it served the game well. So as far as the gameplay, like I said, aside from being really difficult, it starts out pretty basic. If I remember correctly, it's just jump and attack when you start the game, and maybe a shuriken, or do you pick that up? If you have to pick up the shuriken, it's fairly early-ish in the game. But you will pick up other abilities, such as a double jump, a wall jump, a upper thrust, and a under thrust or down downward thrust, similar to like Zelda 2, and you'll get a few other tricks up your sleeve that really help out. And a dash, like there's eventually a dash move that is pretty helpful. Pretty darn helpful, but that's quite a bit later in the game. Yeah, so that's the game. It's not really a Metroidvania. I would say that it is more of a straightforward, linear-ish action game, although you do have the option to revisit levels with your newly acquired abilities and find secret areas within the levels to find, whatever, HP and MP permanent increases and things like that. And I will say that when you do overcome a challenge in this game, it is incredibly rewarding. But this is just one of those cases where, honestly, if I wasn't planning to do a video about this game, I probably wouldn't have stuck with it to finish the game. It was that hard. I probably would have just shelved it. So thanks to you guys, I guess. Yeah, thanks to you guys for giving me a reason to finish this game. And like I said, it is really good, but geez. So Cyber Shadow retails for $19.99 on the eShop. And no, I'm pretty sure I got it on sale, but I couldn't tell you how much I paid for it. I don't remember. I would say if this is the droid that you're looking for, if you're looking for like a real challenge and an old school challenge, of course, at that, then it really could be very much worth the $20. However, if you're not really sure how you feel about the difficulty, but you're too tempted and you just like curiosity's getting the best of you and you want to kind of get your toes wet on this one, put it on your wish list and wait for a sale. It is a very good game, but like I said, my God. All right. Anyways, look, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Please click like and subscribe. Click the little bell so you get notified when I drop a new video. And I'll see you guys next time, whenever that may be. Bye-bye.